Uh-oh, Dark Hour. What's happening? This is Pharos Pharos. Oh no.
It looks like Chidori still ain't back yet. I get it's her own fault for running off on her own, but she's still one of us, you know? We gotta help her somehow.
Don't be impatient, Jin. If she hasn't yet freed herself, that must mean her evoker was taken. Our first objective must be to retrieve it. It would mean nothing to free Chidori without it. For us, our persona is as precious as our very lives. We should wait for an opportunity.
Okay, so I'm looking at Tartarus in the back. It does have a top, apparently. Which is cool, I guess.
They found their own navigator, their own set of eyes. Without Chidori, we'd only be playing into their hands.
You can actually see the top now.
You're right, Takaya. Sorry I lost my cool there for a second. But what are we gonna do? They took down that shadow during the last full moon like it was nothing. If they got someone who can predict our moves, it'll be hard to catch them off guard.
Yes, that's true.
By the way, what is that thing? It looks like some kind of clunky evoker.
This is one of the first evokers ever developed. I suppose you could call it a prototype. Oh,
okay.
That's right. You've never seen this before, have you, Jin? This was truly a terrible piece of work. In exchange for drawing out the full extent of a persona's latent power, the cost is that they become exceedingly difficult to control. Especially for those who had their power forced upon them, like ourselves. To a persona that has lost control, the user is but a shackle. In those days, it was more commonplace to be killed by our own personas than by the shadows.
I do wonder, in the very beginning of the game, is that similar to that one, in the very beginning when Makoto first awakens persona, is it like whenever that Donatos ripped out of Orpheus? Is that what that is?
This was the result of one such killing.
Or is that something different?
I am a shadow, the true self. Regardless, I'm not one to dwell on the past.
So, that's why you don't use an evoker?
Oh, he doesn't?
Hardly. The real reason is far more practical.
Yeah, he didn't whenever he fought.
I don't use one because I have no need. I don't require something as inelegant as a tool to prove my resolve.
You really are something special, Takaya.
Yet, there is always someone out there who is even greater. Such as one who can wield multiple personas.
I mean, I still have to use an evoker, so...
Am I feeling attachment for someone?
Okay, slow your roll.
Impossible.
Now you have a stalker. Great. Great.
Takaya?
Such a thought is beneath me.
Oh, Chidorita!
Don't call me that.
Come on, lighten up. Here,
This guy.
brought you a new sketchbook. I thought your old one might be getting full.
I don't remember asking you to do that, Junpei.
You finally called me by my name. I wasn't sure if you'd ever say it again.
Any luck?
She finally started talking, but she hasn't said anything useful so far.
Well, it's a start. More of a response than we got from her. So, why are you here?
Chidori?
No.
What's wrong?
Is she? Yo. I knew someone with a persona.
An enemy? Wrong. Move.
Oh, whoa.
Chidori!
Relax. The persona
I
just
knew
went
it.
berserk. It happens.
I knew it.
It happens.
Yeah, what do you mean it happens?
Weren't you guys watching? You could see her persona strangling her for a second. They're not like us. They can't fully control their personas. That's why they need to take suppressants. To keep their personas from killing them.
That's what this is. Okay.
Suppressants? Wait. Do you know something about Strega?
Some things you only pick up stepping off the straight and narrow. I'll give the duck the meds I have. The rest is up to you.
Shinji, wait! Hey!
Hey, bro, we need some information. Come on, man.
Junpei?
Thank God. I thought you were gonna die.
What do you mean? Why do you look so scared?
What do
Death
you
is nothing
mean?
to be afraid of.
What are you talking about?
Dying just means you won't wake up tomorrow. That's all.
What the hell are you saying? You don't really mean that, do you?
Junpei?
I don't want that. You hear me, Chidori? I don't want you to die.
Junpei.
It doesn't matter if you're not afraid. It's not the point. I don't want to have to live in a world without you.
Damn. Okay, buddy.
You're so weird, Junpei.
Might as well say you just love her already.
Look who's talking.
Hey, wait! Shinji! What the hell's going on? Why did you have those suppressants? I've heard about what they do. They're taken to rein in a persona when the user can't control it. But the side effects...
What side effects?
You're not taking it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Answer me!
I don't have to tell you shit.
Why are you always like this?
Save it. I've heard it all before. You think I'm wasting my power. You can't stand the sight of someone so half-assed, right? I'm sick of your damn preaching.
Damn. I honestly expected that, to be honest.
You don't understand it all. You should already know. 10 years ago, when the orphanage burned down, I couldn't save my sister. Back then, I wasn't strong enough to get past the adults holding me back to even try.
That's why I try so hard. I thought you felt the same way. We promised each other to become strong enough to do what we think is right. So why? Why'd you start taking those drugs without telling me?
I'm back in the fight now. I have no reason to suppress my persona anymore. So just let it go.
So you're not taking them anymore?
And the side effects?
Yeah, like how bad are they?
There's something I need to take care of. It's something only I can do. I gotta take responsibility.
What do you mean?
Listen, quit worrying about me. Just do what you think is right. Got that?
Shinji.
Get much use out of them. Should be done by our social stats.
Hey.
You got time? Okay, you sure?
Yeah. 2 specials.
2 specials coming right up.
What's wrong? Not hungry?
No, that's not it.
All right then. Well, you're still growing. You can handle at least 1 bowl of ramen.
You acting like he's like
Because I said I'd treat you.
25.
I can't go back on my word. It's bad for my conscience.
We did say that. I forgot about that. I did forget about that.
Sure you did.
Here you go. 2 specials.
Point is, you don't go back on your word. Especially when it comes to something you promised.
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore him.
Right. Don't want the noodles to get soggy. I was thinking earlier. You really don't take any shit. Even from your elders. I respect straightforwardness. Less trouble that way. Let's finish up and get the hell out of here.
He's acting like he's like 25, bro.
Welcome back. Were you together?
I mean, he looks 25, so...
Wait, Aragaki. Have you considered returning to school at all? It's been some time since second semester started. Regarding your attendance, it'd be best if you went back as soon as possible.
I got the paperwork, but I don't remember saying anything about turning it in.
Well,
What's the point anyhow? I got no business there.
Then why did you come back here? I apologize. It isn't my place to ask that. Everything is my fault. I shouldn't have gotten you or Akihiko involved.
Cut that out. I'm the one who chose to join you back then. However things turned out after that has nothing to do with you. I didn't know what I was capable of. That's all there is to it.
Then why are you so determined not to return to school? You'll be throwing your future away if you don't go back. Right. I apologize. I was out of line. I don't plan on forcing you into anything, like I did in the past. What's important is it's your own decision, Aragaki.
Looks like you have changed. Just a little bit. You always used to avoid relying on people. Not so much of a lone wolf anymore, huh?
The only choice we have is to keep moving forward. That goes for myself, Akihiko, and you. So please, Aragaki, just give it another chance.
What are you guys up to?
oh boy.
Looks like a pretty serious discussion. Let me guess. This president is lecturing the delinquent on the importance of his education?
Akihiko!
Well, I'll be damned. For a protein-fueled, muscle-bound moron, you're pretty smart.
What was that?
See ya, Miss President. This delinquent's gonna go to his room and think about his bad choices.
Wait, we're not finished yet! Akihiko, why are you like this?
Huh?
That's
what
rough.
just happened? Was it something I said?
That timing, yeah.
Well, that's not my fault. It's nothing new. I'll just apologize later.
My charm is improving here. Aragaki's started. Charm? Okay, sure. Yes! Yes, let's go. Okay, now we got academics, and that's it. That's all we got. What is up?
My bad.
This was suddenly? Good minutes I want to talk about.
Thanks. I got a favor to ask you. Give this to Kirijo. Preferably while you're at school. I haven't suddenly decided to go back to school or anything. That's a form to extend my leave of absence.
Oh.
Don't make much sense to be in an extracurricular squad if I get expelled. But I'll drop it if I can stay absent from school. Going myself would be more of a pain than it's worth. Plus, it seems like Kirijo depends on you. It should be pretty easy to hand it off if you do it at school. I'll pay you back for this, so help me out, alright? This has nothing to do with him. Besides, I already know what Aki would say.
True. Extension form.
Huh. I don't see you two
There
together
he is.
very often. What are you guys doing back here in the middle of the day?
Doing drugs.
That envelope. I'm guessing that's not the form for returning to school. Hey, if Shinji keeps this up, you'll be his classmates next year. You and Junpei should practice addressing him casually. In fact, go ahead and boss him around a bit.
I'd rather get expelled. We're gonna finish the battle this year. I've got no reason to stay enrolled after that.
Shinji! You know exactly how concerned Mitsuru is about you. You know what this form means to her, don't you? Don't tell me you forgot your promise.
Sorry. Didn't want to drag you into my problems, but still counting on you for that.
I've never seen Shinji ask someone else for help with his own problems before. He'd never say it out loud. But I think he really trusts you. I don't know. Yeah, we've known each other a long time, but sometimes being too close to somebody can have its drawbacks.
True.
I'm not gonna nag Shinji about going back to school anymore. Just do what you think is best. I'll leave it to you.
I didn't say much on the walk back to the door. Academics have improved. Well, what's on Aragaki's mind? Bro, please, 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 maybe, please? Of course.
I don't think I ever told you about how things were before you joined. C's originally started off with only 3 members. Back in middle school, I invited Akihiko to join, and Aragaki followed him soon after. We had no idea what we were doing back then. We were young, inexperienced, and we had almost no intel to work off of.
Yeah, I was literally just saying that like last stream. That weren't they stuck in yeah, they were stuck in the first floor.
We could barely even make it past the entrance to Tartarus back then.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually exploring the tower like we're doing now was nothing more than a pipe dream. Even with all our shortcomings, we worked decently as a team. As peers, it was easy for us to connect, and the work was hard but fulfilling. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not complaining about our current circumstances. We've discovered how to eliminate the Dark Hour, and we've since grown much stronger. However, after what happened in Yakushima, and with Aragaki rejoining, it's hard not to remember the old days. Maybe I'm so concerned about re-enrolling him in school because I'm still living in the past.
Why is attendance so vital? Yeah.
Well, sometime after we started working as a team, we all came to an agreement. We promised we'd all graduate together. No one left behind. Akihiko was just as reckless back then, too. Aragaki was always the one reminding him that our lives were at stake. Although his wording certainly wasn't quite so thoughtful. It suits him, doesn't it? I guess you've gotten to know him well. Ever since he left the team, he's acted like he's wanted to punish himself. It's almost like he just wants to waste away. I'm hoping he'll remember his promise and take a step back and look at himself. That's why I gave you the paperwork to get him back in school. That was my last hope, but I suppose it didn't work out. I'll tell Akihiko myself.
Not really.
All right, I'll take this. I'll start on the process for extending his leave of absence.
With me too, and Sonata was really hoping Aragaki would return to school. She didn't care if we were to hand this over or not.
What's the matter?
What do you mean? Like, hand this over and like, I mean, what would I do? Because I don't think if I just don't give it to her, I mean, she already has it, right? I don't know if I just take it back, she's just gonna magically start coming back to school, right? You know? Might as well take an action and get shut down then, right?
Oh, sure. What's wrong, though? Is it missing a page? I'll let you handle it then. Make sure to let Aragaki know as well.
Delete the absence of form of the student council room. Aragaki can get him to reconsider.
What? Huh? So, are you still carrying that thing around? Looks like you're not just playing errand boy this time. Sorry, but I'm not going back to school. Since it's you, I guess I'll say it.
Oh boy.
I ain't gonna live much longer.
Of
I'm
course.
getting by on meds right now, but that won't last forever.
Did I have... Okay, because, hold on. Yeah, how did that happen? Yeah.
I didn't know my limits, and I bit off more than I could chew. This is what I deserve.
But is it like... Okay, so with Strega, right? Apparently their personas can attack themselves. There's like force onto them. But with us, that doesn't happen. So, was his persona also forced onto him, or...?
This is my body we're talking about. I know it better than anyone. And I know there's nothing I can do.
Here you go! 2 specials!
Eat up. The noodles are getting soggy. I know it seems like I wasted your time, but... it's the good memories that stay with you and get people through their struggles. But it's also the mistakes you made that haunt you forever. And gotta use what time I have left to set things straight. I don't have the luxury of doing anything else. Damn. You really don't mince your words, do you? But you know, that ain't so bad. It's way more refreshing than having someone keep quiet because they're scared of hurting my feelings.
Dude, now I'm sad.
That's gotta be why they depend on you so much. Aki and Kirijo are fighting with way more confidence than they had 2 years ago. Yeah, you're just something special. But look, if you got time to waste on me, then go spend it on someone else. Like Amada. He's still just a kid. He's way in over his head. I'm still gonna do whatever I can to help. But after that, I'm counting on you. I'll hold on to this. Yeah. I should have been the one to hand it in. Sorry I put that on you. You can head on outside. I'm paying today.
Now I'm sad, man. It's not... I don't think he's gonna live into the game. You know?
Thanks. Money's on the counter.
Thanks. Come again.
Like, I quietly head back to the door. He's trusting me to give me more courage. Yeah, now I don't think he's gonna live to the end of the game, which fucking sucks. Now I'm scared. I'm expecting him to just like kill Wolverine and just die in the middle of a fucking plot thing. Now I'm worried. Yay! Just have like a fucking heart attack or something.
That reminds me.
Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Are you training?
Senpai?
Can you say something?
Oh, I was just cleaning my room. Sorry, was it too loud?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then, good night. Senpai? Actually, there's something I'd like to talk about. Will you come in?
Okay. What the fuck is that? Is that a hamster?
Sorry it's so messy in here. This won't take long. I actually have a favor to ask of you. You see, I have a pet hamster. I got him when I was living with my mom, and he's been with me ever since. So I decided to bring him here. If, for some reason, I don't make it back here in the future, then this little guy will be all alone.
Chill,
so,
okay.
Could you help look after him if that happens?
That will not happen. That shit is not
Of course.
happening.
I have you guys with me, so I won't go down easily. But you never know, right? It was the same with my mom. Everything happened so suddenly. So please, I can even provide a little something as thanks. I'll give you all my allowance, and the rest of my New Year's money. And I'll give you all the comics here, plus whatever else you want.
Hypothetically speaking, yeah.
Okay, that works for me. Well, aren't you the lucky one? But when that happens, you better listen to him, okay? His name, it's Hamburger.
Sounds delicious.
My favorite would be omelet rice, but hamburgers are a close second. The night he came home with me, we had hamburgers for dinner.
Oh.
So that's why.
Yeah, that's pretty simple.
Anyways, thank you so much. That's a big relief. There's not much time left now.
On what?
Sorry again for the disturbance. Could you apologize to everyone else for me?
No.
It's getting late, so I'm going to bed soon. Actually, can I ask you one more thing? Everyone in this dorm is so kind. They always come up to me for a casual chat. And they treat me like a normal person.
Dude.
Sure, there were plenty of adults who showed concern for me. But I feel like the people here are a little different. And you came to check in on me again today. But why? Why does everyone here care about what happens to me?
I know how it feels. What's that even mean? Dude, I'm actually really worried now.
A team? I only just joined. But you already think of me as one of your own? I guess that was a weird question, wasn't it? Sorry, don't mind me, but maybe I should have asked sooner. I don't know if I'll be able to fully repay you for your kindness, but I'll do my best. Okay then, good night.
I don't like that, bro. There's 2 characters that just got death flags in the past week.
Senpai! I'm really glad you came. Thank you. And I'm sorry. I won't let you down.
Like, what the hell? The silent highway returned to my curse improved. Like, again, that's 2 characters that had as gained death flags in the past week. Like, what's going on? What's up next? Is it like Yukari gonna say, "Hey, if I die, can you take care of my archery club or something?"